What type of trends are you starting to see, or what type of needs are you seeing from the network operators today as they're starting to deploy LTE and LTE-Advanced?
Well, we have a lot of features now, of course, coming into commercial reality, let's say. One of the examples is, for instance, the implementation of voice into the LTE networks, which has been kind of a bigger effort because it's packet switch voice now supported, and with the support of IMS we have specific testing needs for IMS testing, including device functionality. And that is one of our setups we have over there, where we test the voice quality together with our emulation of the LTE network in combination with power consumption as well, because now you can tweak your network such that you've got better or less power consumption if you do the DRX cycles correct. Of course, it has to be tested in the lab as well. That is one of the challenges we can see here right now coming up.
And then you talked about some of the application testing. What are some of the key trends or needs, specific needs that you're seeing from the operators on the application layer?
Well, we have been seeing a lot of discussions around what applications do to their networks in terms of signaling, not only data maybe, because you know these tiny applications which put up signaling load to your network without doing only really big data rates. But that is, of course, taking capacity from your network, and people don't really understand how much it is. So we have been including from our daughter iPorc an engine which is able to analyze the IP packets, so we can actually, on a lab tester over there, we can identify is that service Facebook or is it Spotify. And again, we can even combine that with power consumption measurements maybe to understand how much is that an effect into the terminal implementation, signaling as well as power consumption.
Well, we're just now getting ready to start deploying LTE Advanced and VoLTE. Here at this year's show, they're already talking about 5G. So talk a little bit about maybe your product roadmap and how you expect to be addressing some of the needs of 5G.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, this morning we had the NGMN press conference where it was announced that now these operators will define requirements, use cases for 5G. And we see quite a discussions coming up. Also, nobody, of course, can say what 5G is. It's not defined yet at all. But we see technology components coming into field for that discussion. And then one at least is obviously the possibility to use higher frequency, because you can got higher bandwidth over there, which is giving you higher spectral efficiency, higher capacity at the very end. So we have been starting doing a setup where we generate and analyze signals at the 60 gigahertz range. Of course, that can be adapted to even higher, going up to 60, 70, 80 gigahertz, depending on the needs. But of course, it has not been defined yet. So it's really an initial discussion, but we have been trying to get into the field, generating, analyzing signals at these higher frequency ranges, including higher bandwidths up to 500 megahertz.
So we're in front of your device application testing stand. Do you have any other new announcements or any particular things that seem to be capturing people's attention?
Well, we have, I think the announcement really from our side is that we have got quite a broad portfolio. We are addressing virtually any specific item which is introduced in LTE, ranging, as I said, from voice over LTE, wireless LAN offloading, conformance testing for location-based services. So the variety of our portfolio is quite big, including 3-carrier downlink, carrier aggregation, Cat6, 300 megabits per second testing. So we have to address all these things, and I guess we have quite a lot of new features added to our portfolio. And maybe 5G is just in the beginning now, where we come up with new functionality to be added.